Welcome everybody to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group, Tony Motown Allen, and I'm here. I'm actually going to do a quick rundown of Crown Jewel, which I did discuss yesterday on the Future Focus podcast, but I want to get my take on here for my viewers, and then we're going to go into Raw. So Crown Jewel opened up with Big Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns in an Australian street fight, and there's nothing like a street fight like one down under. So it was actually kind of entertaining. I gave it a B minus. I mean, we seen Roman Reigns was definitely over. Like everybody was chanting Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. And Roman used a lot of stuff from Australia, like some Australian sports stuff and things like that. It was kind of cheesy, but it definitely got the people into it. But when the crowd was yelling for tables, Roman Reigns made everybody acknowledge him first. So that was pretty cool. But Braun Breaker came out to help out Bronson Reed, and then of course out comes the Usos. Little mishap. Jey Uso spears Roman Reigns through the table, and then Bronson Reed hit him with the tsunami for the 1-2-3 win. And Roman Reigns, with two guys helping him out, lost to Bronson Reed, who only had one person helping him out. So essentially, Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns in a handicap match when they had a 3-on-2 advantage. So, but I gave this with a B minus. I thought it was good. I did kind of enjoy it a little bit and everything. I mean, I did pretty much enjoy it though, but it was kind of funny when the Usos landed in the ring with Roman Reigns. The crowd was yelling, "You fucked up! You fucked up! You fucked up!" And Roman's like, "I don't want to see you motherfuckers again till Christmas." So next up, we had titties versus ass. We had my girl Titty Time, Tiffany Stratton. Well, I will put it on her like that against Stephanie McCure. And all that ass. Dash! They had some sloppy moments in the match, but overall it was pretty decent. Of course, we got the Devil's Kiss. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, yeah. Tiffany tried to do the prettiest moonsault ever, but did not connect. Stephanie did hit her with the corkscrew flip off the top rope to get the 1-2-3. And Stephanie McCure is your new champion. And over the last 12 months, Stephanie McCure has been your North American champion in NXT, your NXT Women's Champion, now your current Women's Champion on the main roster, and now she's the Crown Jewels Champion. Though, I mean, she definitely accomplished a lot. I mean, she's a damn good wrestler, accomplished a lot in a short period of time. I'm just worried they're pushing her too hard, too fast. Because you know how the fans are. You know, if you get pushed too hard, too fast, they can turn on you. So I hope they don't turn on Stephanie. Next up, we have AJ Styles taking on John Cena. And they had the Thank You Cena chants going on. The Never Seen 17. But they also mentioned how the AJ Styles is total nonstop action, the ace leader of the Bullet Club. I mean, we got a TNA AJ Styles reference as well as the Bullet Club reference in the intro of this match. I mean, I'm like, this is tight. And the man who beats up John Cena. So, man, I know, I mean, to me, this was entertaining. This was my match of the night. I just enjoyed this. This was fun to me. This match was really, really fun. Talk about 5 moves of doom, shit. John Cena did almost everybody's move that he could fucking do. I mean, I like how both of them, John Cena and AJ Styles, are paying tribute to people. Before we even get into AJ's tributes, John Cena did the Miz Skull Crushing finale. He did Russo's Accolade. He did the Walls of Jericho for Ty's Boo, Chris Jericho. He did the Sister Abigail, and we got the Fireflies. He did the Randy Orton DDT off the ropes. He did Randy Orton's RKO. He did the Undertaker's chokeslam, and he did his tombstone into the AA to get the win. Now, AJ did the Scorpion Death Drop. No, but they didn't mention Sting. He did Christopher Daniels' Angel Wings. He did John Cena's FU. He did Frankie Kazarian's Fade to Black. And he also hit him with some sweet chin music, though. Honestly, I really did enjoy this match. I did. Like I thought this was the match of the night. I gave this match an A. Really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I mean, this was just a fun match to watch as a wrestling fan. And then we had the Kabuki Warriors taking on Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, which was a pretty it's a good callback to traditional tag team wrestling. This is one of the better women's tag team matches that I've seen in a while. Rhea did get the win over Kairi Sane. She hit her with the Riptide and a pinned her. So I gave the match a B-. I thought it was a solid women's tag team match. It kept me entertained. And then the main event was Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins for the Crown Jewel Championship. And I don't know, it was just hard for me to really like just sit back and enjoy this match. I think I expected more out of it. It was a decent match. I gave it a B, but I think I kind of expected a little bit more from these guys, especially after the battles they had a few years back. Those 3 matches that Cody won. But Seth Rollins, used the watch that Cody gave him to knock him out and to hit him with the curb stomp and got the win. And now Seth Rollins is your Crown Jewel champion and doesn't have to worry about getting kicked out the division now. Or does he? And then we move on to Monday Night Raw that came on early this morning. Seth freaking Rollins kick off the show with the Vision, and he talked about how we're tuning into Monday Night Rollins and how Roman Reigns needed the Shield, Roman Reigns needed the Bloodline, the win matches. Cody needed him to beat Roman Reigns, and Seth doesn't need nobody. Seth don't need Paul Heyman. Seth don't need Braun Breaker. Seth don't need Bronson Reed. He does everything on his own. I was just sitting back and just bragging about how he could do everything on his own and he don't need help from anybody. Next up, we had Penta taking on Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom. I forgot who was the heel and who's the babyface in this match because Australia, they love them some Dominic Mysterio. They had the Dirty Dom chants, and then while they chanting Dirty Dom did the little Penta walk and everything. That was pretty funny. He hit Penta with a hammer. I mean, accidents happen, but he hit him on the leg with the hammer, put the hammer in his boot, and he hit him with the 619 with the hammer in his boot, and then he hit him with the Eddie Guerrero frog splash for a clean 1-2-3 victory over Penta. Penta looked really good as well in this match, though. I mean, I thought both of these guys looked really, really good, but Dominic showed. I mean, I love Penta. I love me some Penta, but I'm sorry, Penta. Dominic is the greatest Mysterio of all times. Dominic is the greatest Guerrero of all time. He is a 2-time second-generation wrestler, man. He's a 2-time champion right now. He is the king of the luchadors. And he's a ladies' man. I mean, Liv Morgan, Mommy herself, Rhea Ripley. We're about to add Roxanne Perez to his little harem. So, Dirty Dom is the GOAT. We should acknowledge him. Next up, we have Rhea Ripley taking on Kairi Sane. But before the match, Rhea Ripley and, Asuka and Kairi were in the back. And, Asuka was letting her know that she's going to take on Rhea Ripley and started yelling at her. Then she pulled an Ike Turner and slapped the shit out of Tina. All right, Ike. All right, Ike. Tina better win this match. That's for fucking sure. But the match itself was it was pretty decent and everything. I mean, you had Asuka, of course, out there with Kairi Sane. You also had Io Sky out there with Rhea Ripley. Them two kind of got into it a little bit, though. But in the end, she hit her with the Riptide and pinned her so good. Oh, my God. The way Rhea Ripley pinned Kairi Sane, I was jealous. I wished I was Kairi Sane. I was going to get a match at B-, but because of the pin, I gave it a B. I thought I did enjoy it, but then afterwards, Asuka and Rhea got into a fight, and then Kairi started beating her with the kendo stick and everything. Though, so Kairi's trying to avoid getting slapped again. I see. I don't know if you guys ever seen when we talked about like squash matches on the Future Focus podcast, but I love squash matches. I really do. And I guess somebody knows that I love squash matches because we got Bronson Reed versus Jimmy Uso, and Reed just flat out destroyed Jimmy Uso. It was embarrassing, to be honest with you. And then Braun comes out, hit him with the spear, hit him with another spear. Then out comes Jey Uso trying to help out his brother. They whoop their ass and lead them both land in the ring. So I get a match of C. I mean, it is what it is. It was what it was. But yeah, I mean, fucking squash match. Next up, we have Bayley and Laura Valkyria taking on the Judgment Day. Tiny tips herself, Raquel Rodriguez with Roxanne Perez coming out there looking like, and I will call her Mini-Me. Them in the matching gear, oh my god, it looks like somebody put Raquel Rodriguez in a dryer and left that shit on high for way too long, and she fucking shrunk. That's how Roxanne looks though. But overall, I'll be honest with you, I'm probably a little biased, and the reason I didn't really like this match is because I don't like Bayley or Laura Valkyria, but Laura did slap the shit out of Bayley, slapped the crazy into her, and then Bayley went on a frenzy to get the win. I gave the match a C-. The only reason I didn't score at Laura because I thought it was kind of creative that she slapped Bayley into making her crazy, but the match itself overall was just like, But then Stephanie Valkyria comes out as, you know, the Crown Jewel champion. It's kind of nice that since they were in Australia back-to-back days, it was nice to see like Stephanie Valkyria wearing that big-ass belt. It was nice to see Seth Rollins wearing that big-ass belt earlier, you know, before they had to give it back when they come back to the States. They're probably on their way now, though. But Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez comes out. No, Roxanne Perez was the last person to pin Naomi, I guess. Right. I don't know what her reasoning was for like she should have been in the Crown Jewel match and not her, but I don't know. It just seems kind of stupid, especially with her standing out there looking like Raquel Rodriguez, but just a midget version of her. So, but Stephanie Valkyria can still get it like that. And then we got the main event, and we get to finally yeet. It's just me, Oos, day one-ish. Even though they weren't, like I said last week, they're not really yeeting like they used to for him and everything, though. But at least when he got in the ring, we rolled it back and we got a little bit more yeeting, though. But it just don't feel the same as it used to, though. It really doesn't, though. But we had Jey Uso taking on CM Punk, and the place went nuts for CM Punk. Nuts. Not as loud as it was for Dirty Dom, but they went nuts singing his song, too. And then we get L.A. Knight. Yeah! The match itself was an okay triple threat. I gave it a B. I mean, we had a lot of shenanigans going on, but CM Punk ends up pinning Jey Uso. Then the Vision come out, and Braun Breaker spears Jey Uso. He spears LA Knight. They just basically run through all these guys, and then Seth Rollins get into the ring after they just whooped out everybody in this triple threat, and he's standing out there and everything, and then you had like Bronson Reed on one side, Braun Breaker on the other, Paul Heyman directly behind him. Seth Rollins turns around, walks right into a spear from Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman looked shocked as fuck. He told Bronson, you can either go with him or you go with me. Bronson Reed pulls Seth Rollins over to the corner. Tsunami! And the Vision turns on Seth freaking Rollins. And then they stand there with Paul Heyman with their hands up. You know, Paul Heyman looked like he had no clue what's going on. But Paul Heyman didn't want an ass whooping. So he's still with the bronze. The match itself, I gave it a B for Braun. Match of the night, though, in my opinion, was Dirty Dom versus Penta. My tap out and my moment of the week are the same, to be honest with you. My moment of the week was Seth freaking Rollins getting turned on, the Vision turning on him. It was a shocking moment. Nobody saw that coming and everything. That was that oh my god moment. But it's my tap out moment too, because it's like, why the fuck did you start the Vision? Like, as a company, why'd you put these three together? If you're just gonna turn around and have them, as the credits are rolling on Raw, turn on Seth. Like, that made no sense to me whatsoever. Like, I could see if he would have lost, it would have made sense. If he would have lost number 4 to Cody, but you put them together just to split them up 6 months later. It seems like it just feels like they really didn't think this shit out. Right now is my tap out. I hope there's a place they're going with this. I just don't get it. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me though. But leave your comments down there below. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about Monday Night Raw and Crown Jewel. Make sure you like the video and subscribe, and I will see you next time.